Hello, everyone in YouTube land. This is Professor DiMaggio's Gaming. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be going over some new tech today. First, try and keep each one of these short because there's a bunch of them, but these are all things that will be useful either sort of mid-screen or in corner. We're going to be first looking at a meaty DI that I didn't include in my previous video about meaty DIs. This one is actually against an Elena in the corner. Typically, you could set up a DI probably easiest sort of raw after a throw. If you just sort of micro walk a tiny bit after the throw in the corner and press DI, it'll hit just about meaty. And what you're going to see here in this example is a DI into a target combo. Into a hard eagle spike. And that sort of sets your meaty DI up, and then you're going to whiff a forward heavy kick after. That's going to leave you about plus 25. So this is all in actual matches recently I was playing. If you're plus 25 and you hit DI, you need about, 26 frames for a startup for a DI. So they have 1 frame of time during their recovery or in the setup to your DI to actually respond to it, react to it. So in other words, it's unreactable. This is a really good setup because of that. So you'll go into the DI, and then you can do whatever combo you want to after that. Let's see that one more time real quick. From this point forward, we're going to be looking at a number of meaty overheads, and these are all really strong because I think in this game it's pretty clear people love to block low because they're always afraid of getting clipped by lows. But so that means like a lot of wake ups, right? Even though the overhead heavy punch is slow, on a wake up, it's really going to be good because it hits meaty. And so as long as you do the proper setup. So the first setup we're going to look at has to do with let's say you get somebody in the corner. There's a Sagat here. I got into a corner and around, and you do a DI. And the setup for this will be a target combo into a heavy cyclone. And then you're going to do the roll forward into the rolling nail, as you can see here. So throw, DI. Okay, what you're going to do from there, you may not have even seen it because it was so fast. I whiffed. We'll go back again. I whiffed a medium punch, right there. If you whiff the medium punch, it's going to set you up for a perfect meaty with the overhead heavy punch, as you can see. And you're going to be so plus here that you can actually go into a number of light jabs into more of a combo after that. You can do, for example, 2 jabs into a medium mixer. And if you want like even more damage, you can go into an EX mixer after that. Let's see that one more time. This next one is actually pretty cool. I have rarely seen people do this. You're going to hit with a DI again in the corner, and you're going to do a single medium punch into a single standing heavy kick. So it's not actually a target combo. It's not medium punch, heavy kick immediately. It's medium punch, stagger it for a second, and then heavy kick standing. And you're going to do a heavy mixer. After the heavy mixer, you're going to frame kill jab a single standing light punch. There's the standing light punch jab. We'll go back a tiny bit. Right there. After that, you're going to have a setup perfect for a forward heavy punch overhead. And this is going to hit meaty, and again, it's going to hit not only meaty, but so plus that you can also link this into jabs. So you could do the same sort of thing as the last one. A couple jabs into a medium mixer, into an EX mixer. Those combos, the overhead into the jabs, into the medium mixer, into the EX mixer, are going to get you around 25-26% damage. So they're a really good, efficient use of 2 bars there. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So let's see that one more time all the way through. Here's a really funky one I just discovered the other day. I guess it's a Professor DiMaggio original. You're going to do a corner carry combo. Whichever one you want to take you to the corner, but the one you're going to see here is I'm going to end up doing the target combo, medium punch, heavy kick, into an EX Cyclone, and then I'm going to do the run kicks, and I'm not going to do a finisher after. I'm not going to do a medium mixer or a heavy mixer or a super or whatever. I'm just going to leave it there because I'm super plus, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to whiff a standing light punch and a standing light kick, and then you can do the overhead, the forward heavy punch, and you're going to hit meaty, but not only meaty, but so meaty again that you can link into 2 more punches. There's your target combo into your EX Cyclone. There's your run kicks. And there's your light punch whiff, medium kick, or light kick whiff, and then straight into the overhead. And then you've got enough to do your 2 jabs into your medium mixer, EX mixer, as long as you've taken them to the corner at that point. And again, around 25-26% damage, really good stuff. And we'll watch that one more time all the way through. Here's another really good setup. However you want to get to your target combo, you're going to want to get to that. You're going to want to do your medium punch, heavy kick target combo. And this one, actually, however you want to set it up before that, it could be any kind of drive rush, maybe like, let's say, a drive rush, crouching light kick or something. I like to do that a lot. But this one is actually really cheap in terms of the corner carry, and it gets you really far, and it costs almost nothing if you, let's say, started up with a drive rush, crouching light kick. You're not going to see that in this one. I'm just starting with the heavy Cyclone here, but I'm getting to the target combo. You've got the overhead medium kick in the air, but this is where it really comes in. The target combo, the medium punch into heavy kick, and then you're going to do a heavy Cyclone, meterless, which is why this is so good, because you don't need meter for this part of it. After that, you're going to push back and kick and shoot forward into the air, and you're going to do a medium punch in the air. After that, you're not going to do anything in terms of continuing the combo. This is your setup. You're going to do a cartwheel here into the overhead. And the overhead, again, is going to hit so meaty that it's not just going to be the overhead, but you're going to be able to do the jabs into the rest of the combo too here. So as you can see here, the cartwheel combo into the overhead can be done mid-screen, as it was with Marissa, or in the corner with Akuma. It doesn't matter. And this one has the drive rush crouching light kick, as you can see, as a starter. Here's a little fun variant on that cartwheel combo. You can actually, after the air medium punch, do your cartwheel into your overhead heavy punch. And instead of doing the 2 jabs, you can do a standing light kick, and that links directly into a light eagle spike. And from there, you can actually link into your level 3 combo too. Super into the combo. The final 2 setups and tech we're going to look at are actual anti-air setups that allow you to use charge shot as an anti-air. People oftentimes get really frustrated with Rashid's charge shot because there's all types of really cool stuff you can do that's amplified out of the charge shot, like a light mixer, medium mixer, or eagle spikes, right? And these things are amplified, but people can see it coming a mile away and they just jump almost from full screen pretty much and just punish you with a jump kick to the head and a massive combo. So it's so frustrating because how do you use this stuff? Well, the way to use it is to use it smart. So I'm going to show you 2 scenarios here where you can use it. One of them is after throw. If you do a normal throw, you can charge that charge shot with the heavy kick version, not the light, not the medium. And so if they don't do anything and they don't react to this, it's obviously not going to reach them on the other side of the screen because the heavy charge goes almost straight up. But what the heavy charge is going to do for people who like to jump if you're worried about those people who like to jump and you want to use it as an anti-air, if they get up and jump on wake up and they try to punish this, they're going to run right into that heavy shot and then do a really big combo. So this is the setup here. I threw them and I did a charge shot into a cartwheel. This is the EX charge shot. So this is not the actual full setup. This is before the setup. And I do a charge shot into a cartwheel into a meaty throw. And so this is the second throw where the setup is. You do the throw. And now you do the charge shot for your heavy kick. They saw the charge shot. They saw that I was charging, not that it was a fast shot, but it was a charge shot. They decided to jump at me. They are not going to be able to hit you. They're going to run right into that charge shot for the heavy version here. What you can do, because you're all charged up here with this shot and you're hitting them, is you can go straight into an EX mixer. You don't want to go further into more EX because you're just sort of wasting bar at that point, and it's not clear that you're going to be able to hit them with a sweep, a heavy kick sweep, or a heavy mixer after an EX sky high. I've tried to do this many times, and the combo is very temperamental depending on how you hit them. Oftentimes the final hit doesn't work, so instead of doing an EX sky high after the EX mixer, you want to do a light sky high because that's definitely going to hit them, and then it will combo into a medium punch in the air. And then from there, you can do either a level 1 or a level 3. There's the light sky high. There's the medium punch. There's the level 3. Let's see all that again. Final setup, this is also an anti-air involving the charge shot. If you get knocked down, let's say, or someone's coming at you, you're on the defensive, you can do a drive reversal, and this actually also sets you up perfect spacing for a heavy charge shot. And if they jump, and this one's even better than the throw because when they get knocked back from the drive reversal, they're even closer than they are, or they look closer on the screen than after a throw. So they really think they can jump on you, and they're not going to be able to jump on you. You are perfectly spaced here if they get up and jump. So you've got quite a distance here. They're going to jump forward, and then you're going to be able to hit them with the heavy shot. And again, you can do the EX mixer into the light sky high, into the medium punch. As you can see, I don't have any meter here, so you can just follow it up with generic pressure after that too. So there's the knockdown. I do the drive reversal in response. Start charging the heavy charge shot. They jump forward thinking they're going to get me. They're wrong. They get hit. Get the X mixer. Light sky high. Medium punch, delayed. And then when they land, I just do some generic jump forward, pressure, empty jump throw. So let's watch that one more time. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. This is just some of the stuff I'm working on right now. Some of it pulled from other sources and other players. Some of it developed on my own. But all of it really good in terms of mid-screen and corner pressure with Rashid. So if you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.